Hey everyone. Hello. Hope everyone have an amazing day. This conversation, I'm not sure how I'm gonna speak on it, but for the little ones, if you're at no, y'all should be open to understand. And if anyone need to hear anything, it should be from me. And yes, I'm changing colors as I talk. Three things I'm thankful for. Life, as always. Me being calm. And loving myself. Alright. It's not that I'm going backwards. But I told y'all, I know what I need to know when I need to know it. And I talked on this topic before, but I finally got to the bottom line of why this situation has been happening in the world. So, I'm allowing my energy to flow the right way with this process. I don't want to talk about this because I know everybody in a happy moment and stuff like that, but we need to get it forward. So I'm going to say this. Anyone that works at an abortion clinic need to quit their job now. ASAP. Now. Right now. Now. Shut them all down. Every single one of them. Shut them down. Shut them down. Shut them down. Shut them down. I'm gonna state something. So, and guys, excuse what I'm about to say. And even some ladies, because even for myself, I feel away when I see certain commercials. But, as teenage girls growing up, some a little bit less than teenage growing up, and it's that time of the month. Okay? We know that y'all was told that the reason why that happened in the Bible was because it was a curse. The reason the way it happened, it was because it represents a child being stolen. That's why the monthly happens, to remind you of the child that was stolen. Me. Okay. I'm going to leave it like that. However, if you notice in the world, give me a second, I'm trying to stay calm. We have abortion clinics all around the world. And I understand that these abortion clinics are supposed to be there to help people that rape victims through family, through friends, through strangers or whatever. And I understand you're like, well, if a child is being raped, they shouldn't have to take on that responsibility. It's their body. And then you go from a child to adult. And you're like, well, if they was raped, they don't want to deal with that responsibility because the child reminds them of that situation. Then you have the people in the world, men and women, because we can't just blame it on women, because it take a man to help this woman or child to go through this process, where you're just out here having sex, and now, oh my God, I'm pregnant. So what you do? You go to abortion clinic, right? Right. Now what I'm about to tell you next, I need you to just be mindful. This is not to have y'all in a funk or whatever, because we're going to try to push through this process. But we need to know the reason behind a lot of stuff that's going on in the world. So, what y'all do? Y'all take those pills, right? Some of y'all take the pills and that's what happens. But some of y'all go through the process where they got to go in and take the child out. Do anybody ever ask where the child goes at? Meaning, I know it's not a full child, but do anybody ask where it goes at? Where the process go at? What they do with that? That's a child. It may not be fully developed, but still, if you had to take something out, that's a child, right? Right. Do anybody ever ask how to dispose of that? And how would you dispose of that? What will you do with that? Do anybody ever ask? But we pro-rights, right? It's our bodies, right? Do y'all ever ask what happens to that? Some people might question it. But do y'all, the ones that's voting for it to be able to have these clinics, do y'all ever ask what happens to the child that's inside of you that comes out? Do you ever realize that that's that's your spirit that's being pulled out, a part of your spirit that's being pulled out, and you wondering why y'all go through the stuff you go through? Do you know what they do to that? There are people that eat them. Yes. 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 People, they don't throw them away. They eat them. Yes. That's why a lot of these people have these energies inside of them. That's why a lot of people do what they do. They've been eating y'all kids. And y'all wondering why y'all family lines are jacked up. Because they holding y'all hostage. Why is it that it's more of these clinics in the black communities? And that where y'all Medicaid coming from? It's because y'all hold the strongest power. Because of your energy. Because of your how you say your melanin. And y'all been just giving out your whole family, and then y'all get Medicaid for benefits. Y'all was getting paid to have kids. And don't get me wrong, it goes all the way around the world. Y'all go out here and think that's why the music industry and all of this stuff been the way it is. Because they need y'all to have sex. So y'all can go out here and keep having kids. So they can eat them. If they've been drinking blood, what you think they've been doing with the stuff that comes out of you? Stolen kids. Stolen kids. So every single month, when you sit in there and you have your monthly, remember, this is a lost child. Men, you got to be mindful of what you do as well. Yeah, I understand the doors have to be open for you to go in. But you got to remember, when you get in, don't get mad when you get locked. Don't get mad when you can't get back out again. Don't get mad when you can't live your life the way you need to be able to live it. And ladies, don't get mad when the key is on the inside and you can't get on the outside. These people been taking y'all as a mockery the whole entire time, and y'all been voting for it. And they over here eating your kids up, and you wondering why you suffering on the inside. Because as soon as they eat them, guess what? They put a curse on you. They put a curse on your whole family. Because guess what? 9 times out of 10, the child that you gave up was the one that was going to be able to break the chains and curses in your family. But you gave them up for some Medicaid, Social Security. Right? Right. So I'm going to say this. Everybody need to start pulling their weight. Everybody need to start paying attention to where they put their keys in and who's opening the door. And for the parents that have kids, you need to be mindful of who you have walking by the house. And little kids, acting grown don't make you be grown. Because when you get locked up in somebody's house, don't get mad when you've been the trick of the treat. So in this journey, if you don't want to be a child that's gone missing, I advise y'all to close these clinics down. Close them down. Now, if you don't get mad when you'll be in the lost and found. On that note, y'all have a blessed day.